Hi, this is our second session playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Tamoachan, Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan Dungeon, classic dungeon with Bobby and Randy.
Yet another Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Oh yeah, yet another. That's that's sort of our name. I googled it and it came up with nothing. So
Somehow.
it's our name now.
We're yet another Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
It's marginally won out over Dungeons and Back Again, which I thought was so clever, and I got no feedback from this.
No, I like that one. I said, yeah, that's a good one. I'll go with that one.
Yeah. All right, maybe I'll.
It's better than the Dungeons Are Reeking, though. But yeah,
all our Tolkien references.
the dungeon's cold, the Misty Dungeon's cold.
Misty Dungeon's cold. Every reference we can possibly think of to just get that really obscure nerdy audience to be like, yeah, I get that reference.
Remember, you gotta speak louder because I already know you're not picking up very well on the mic.
Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I'll point the mic a little bit like that so you can hear me.
I think you're better if you point it a little bit more toward yourself because I think I can project over that.
Yeah, you project over it. So last time you came into you passed through a room that was filled with slime, which turned out didn't really do anything.
Had 0 charisma, 0 intelligence. No, it didn't want to talk to me. I get it.
You talked to some slime. Your companions laughed at you. You walked past the slime. You came into another room and you saw this 12-foot statue of a man. So I showed him the illustration. You can't see it, but it looks like a statue.
He looks like a statue of Big Boy holding a giant plate in front of him with his eye glowing.
And yeah. And you turn back around and Care is standing there and he's holding the pyramid from the previous room. Like, sorry, I just had to grab this.
I told you not to touch the pyramid. It's going to eat us.
So shiny and silver.
It's going to eat us.
The mole didn't touch me.
Give me the damn pyramid.
He just like hands you. It's about it's about, only a few, like a foot by foot square on the bottom, and then it's a pyramid on the top.
Where it weighs about 300 pounds.
No,
I'm confused as to why he was able to carry it.
It weighs like 5-10 pounds.
Come on, Care, plot device. Let's move forward and go put this on the giant platter and see what happens.
Oh, he's gonna put that on the platter? All right.
Care's gonna put that on the platter.
He says,
he's gonna climb up the.
It's 12 foot tall.
12 foot tall statue, and he was carrying it in front of him. So let's say about the 8 feet.
Yeah.
To it.
All right then.
I'm not even investigating.
Where's the dice?
Oh, we need dice.
Yeah, we need dice.
My dice.
Because he can climb. He's a thief and he can climb.
Yeah, with the giant. Well, it's only 8 feet.
But you still need to make a roll to climb in this game. That's how the rules work.
Yes, the rules.
In the original Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
So okay, he's gonna climb then. I want him to climb up the statue and place this on the platter.
Yeah, hang on.
And then I want him to steal the shiny from his
climb
eyes.
up the statue. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So, actually, I just want to see something. I gotta make a roll for his climb. So
make the roll for his climb, which
let me get to his character sheet since
that's what I'm doing right now.
I have to go to a different page for that.
I should have. His climb is.
It's a percentage. In this game, you have to roll a percentage.
Yes, and I can't find where it says climb. Oh, climbing 94%.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes.
Let me take a look there. Pickpockets, open locks, move traps, climbing. Yep.
Explain it to me again. So it's like if he gets anything
that or less. So if he rolls a 94 or less, he can climb it. If he rolls a 95 to 100, he fails and falls.
Okay,
down.
yeah, that's what I wasn't clear about.
So I'm gonna roll my D100 and my D10 together. Oh wait, this is an 8. Where the hell's the 10? Here's a 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So let's just make sure he doesn't fail at his climbing roll. All right, so he passes his climbing roll, and he climbs up the statue. I guess he puts the thing in his back or whatever.
Yeah. I just wanted to
use both hands. What is his weight? 102. So where are you guys standing?
Well, me and the other person, who's named Myra, are standing by the door.
Myra's standing there with her arms folded, like this is a waste of our time,
It's like, and we're standing near the door, so when something goes bad, I can go back to visit Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So when Care dies, I'm gonna go back to Mr. Krabs and bring him his corpse.
Oh yeah. Well, the crab doesn't. As far as you know, he doesn't seem to have any healing abilities or anything like that.
No, to feed him.
Well, no. Okay. So to describe this to you, from this room here, where's your last Where's your last room you were at?
So I want to check. So is it straight through?
It goes like this, and then the hallway turns that way, and the statue is like right there. So it's around the corner. So you're standing at the corner, basically, then.
Yeah, I'm standing like right in the doorway, ready to walk away.
Well, you can stand right here to see him. If you stand up here, you can't see him.
No, yeah, no, I meant like this is right where. No, I meant like this doorway here, the entrance to the other room. Is it the similar size to it, or was it just in front of it?
No, the statue is in the middle. The statue is like in the middle of the hallway, like there.
Okay, so this is the statue.
And then there's a doorway over here, which you haven't approached
Oh,
yet.
the statue's on the wall. Okay.
It's on the wall.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I want him
So
to place.
So you're gonna stand here?
Actually,
In that
while
corner?
his placing the thing, I want to go inspect the door.
You can inspect the next door. Okay.
I want to multitask here because we're not in combat. I want to go check that door out. Then while he's doing it.
Okay. So, oopsie, 9. All right. So you kind of walk past the statue, then he starts climbing it, basically, right?
Yeah. And as I was saying earlier, though, the idea is that if he dies from this, I'm just going to bring his corpse back to the crab to feed him.
Okay. So you are like walking up to the door, and all of a sudden you just hear whoa, whoa, whoa behind you, and you hear a great. You look back and you see a great. The statue tips right over,
Care, lose some weight.
and he actually he says, "Hey, I only weigh like 122 pounds anyway."
Okay, I shouldn't be fat shaming you here, but
it was a pretty frail statue.
Okay.
It seemed to be off balanced.
Is there anything we can take from him now?
Wait, hold on a second. He weighs 122 pounds. So the statue, well, he managed to balance because he was on top of it.
Okay.
So he kind of fell to the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and say he didn't really get injured because he kind of toppled over with it. He didn't fall straight down.
He went statue surfing?
Yeah, he kind of statue surfed and he kind of went off the wall and he kind of like landed on his feet. He's a thief. He's pretty spry. Luckily you guys were not underneath it when it fell over. The statue is now laying on the ground.
Yes.
And you can see a narrow passage hidden behind it, about 4 feet off the floor.
Okay. So before we get to there, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Care, get over here. You okay? Yeah. Come look at this door with me."
Hey, use our. All right.
So would it be on this side, the passageway, or would it be on this
right
side?
behind the statue.
So on this side here.
That side, yeah.
Okay, so actually I have the statue on the wrong side.
Yeah. I will tell you that the doors at the end of the hall are made of bronze and tinted blue with oxidation.
Okay, any keyholes?
You know?
Are they unlocked?
Yeah. The thief inspects them and he takes a look at them. He just pops it open. A short hall and...
No, I didn't say to open
Okay,
it. I said, is it unlocked?
It doesn't seem to be a lock.
Like test it. Okay. And
you got a hidden passage here now, and you got a door right here. A door at the end of the hall, a hidden passage on the side, and the statue is still tipped over, and you haven't inspected it.
Yeah, that's why I'm just inspecting everything around me first. Now I want to go back to the passageway, and I want to look at the passageway.
All
the
right.
hidden passage.
Stone passage. Water beads collect upon the walls of this narrow passage, and the flooring is cold and damp. A low ceiling only 5 feet tall further cramps the avenue and limits activity.
So we'd have to crawl if we went through there.
It's 5 feet tall.
Oh, okay, so not.
So you'd have to stoop a bit maybe if you your characters aren't that tall anyway.
No.
But you can only file one by one in this passage. It's very narrow. 39.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slink down this passage. We're not gonna be able to do a lot in here, right? You said.
In terms of what?
Like you said, it's like like you said, it's about 5 feet tall, so we're gonna be crouched over a bit.
Hang on.
It's like
yeah.
It's not very wide, so
now
we
my
don't have a lot
map
of
isn't loading.
We don't have a lot of space on each side of us, right?
It's about. I said it's a 5 feet wide thing. Yeah. It's about half, maybe a little less or so than half the width of the hallway you're standing in right now.
So we wouldn't have to turn sideways, but we wouldn't have a lot of movement from side
You would,
to side.
yeah. You'd only be able to walk in single file approximately.
Okay. So I'm gonna put Care in front of me as I've been doing.
And
actually, wait. Let me take a look at.
He's 5'2".
Let me take a look at something. What can my witch do?
You are 5'11", so you'd have to stoop down.
What can my cleric do?
And Myra is 5'8", so all of you are gonna have to stoop down. The thief not so much.
Yeah.
He's a half elf, so he's a little shorty.
Because I want him in front of me, because I want him to be checking for traps to see if he can remove any of them as he goes in.
Yeah, you learned that well after the first one.
After I got hit with the
It didn't really injure you though; it just kind of swatted you. So it was a pretty merciful trap for that one.
Yeah, so that's like I'll put the cleric at the back, and she's gonna be on the ready to cure any light wounds.
Okay, let me take a look at this. Where he's coming out at? 12B. Okay, that's where he's come out. So he's ignoring the other door then. Are you going to inspect the statue? Because he's.
Oh yeah. I want to inspect the statue.
The statue is laying there. I guess he's going to kind of climb up it since it's now it's at a diagonal sort of, and you can kind of get into the next door, into the 4. It's only 4 feet off the ground, so it's like that high.
Yeah, so it's off the ground. You
can just kind of bounce your way up, or you can even climb your way up. It's not.
I also wanted to check its eye. I wanted to see if there's anything about the face on it. I want to see if it's.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything of value to take from it.
Oh yeah, get your loose leaf and write down anything you collect, right?
Oh yes, what have I collected?
So far, you've got the key that he picked up.
Yeah, I know the shepherd's crook key that I had. That I didn't use.
Little pyramid.
Shepherd's crook.
The little pyramid he just picked up, which he still has now.
Little pyramid.
Yeah. On this statue, now, the thief he takes a look it over. He says the eyes of the statue. He says these look like polished obsidian. He kind of takes his knife and pops them.
Yep,
out.
that's what I was going to tell him to take it. Yep. So 2 of them.
And on the back of this, and on the back of the statue there was a sword. It is made of laminated wood inset with jagged teeth of obsidian. It comes free easily.
Okay, I take that then.
Yeah.
Also, I want to kind of. It's like I don't want to be lugging around all this stuff, but I'll keep my old sword on me as well for now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take that for myself here.
Oh.
And then the moment I take it, I get eaten by the pyramid that he's carrying this whole entire time because I told him not to touch the pyramid and it was going to eat us.
Well, the pyramid just looks like a piece of silver.
So
it's inert.
So basically, I have a wood saw. You're saying?
Yeah. It does seem to be
a
fine
sword.
make.
One saw sword.
It's basically a +1 sword. It's a fine make.
Okay, so I'm going to say +1 sword.
Yeah.
Because I am a weapon user.
For all intents and purposes. Yeah, you are a fighter. You have the best attack bonus.
Yep. And I'll be taking that, and I'm going to strap it, I guess, to my back or wherever I have to for now, and then we're going to climb up that statue and climb into the hole because I want to see where this goes.
So, okay, so I guess these are kind of. So you all walk through the passage, and I'm gonna have to go.
It's like if we had more than just me and you, I'd be like, let's split the party, and then I'd be blocking my ears while the other guy went down the passageway.
You'd be blocking your ears as your party is horribly slaughtered in as you split yourselves up to
like
die.
usual, yeah.
So the way this passage goes now is it goes that way. Where are you? There?
Right here, yeah.
It goes up here, and then it makes a sharp turn to the left, and it goes that away for a bit.
Okay, so you're left.
Yeah, so that away it goes for a while, and then it opens up, let's say right about there. Go back to my thing. So now where you come out, 12. Okay.
Also at the end of when
12B.
this is all said and done, I want to see how close my map ends up being to what you have on paper. When it's all done.
A door. Okay. So, hang on a second.
Right now you're like, please don't let there be fighting. Please don't let there be fighting. Please don't let there be fighting. Please don't let me figure out how these mechanics work.
I'm actually trying to see what's going on here because you kind of came in. You came through the secret passage instead of the other way, so I got to see what the flavor text says for when you come in the door for the side. Yeah, you sing a little Spanish flea, and I'm going to read this.
As we've got you on hold right now because we got to read rules.
Yeah.
Just Bobby and Randy.
So B.
So we get to the edge of this hole, and we're looking in. What do we see?
It just says, well, it has you coming out here in to the side. So I'm gonna start reading the flavor text from B then instead of because you kind of skipped around the other side.
So this is the same room as if I had gone through the other door.
No, this is a new hallway.
Oh, it's a new hallway. Okay, so maybe
it's a different hallway. So because now it's going now the hallway goes up that way.
Towards
that
this way?
Yeah. The hallway's not going up that way again.
But there's also a way to go in this way.
So it's like about a parallel to this room. Yeah, it's going up that way. So 12B. So yeah. So directly across from you can see a door, and then the hallway proceeds up to your right, which
So
is
so I see the door here to this questionable room.
No. You came up here.
Yeah, I came out here.
There's a door right here.
There's a door right here.
Yeah, which would seem to be connected to this room that you skipped here.
Okay.
And there's a door up here.
Okay.
At the end of the hallway.
And if I look this way, what do I see head this way?
That was a dead end.
Just a dead end? Like it doesn't even connect to that wall like I was drawing? No?
Nope, it's a dead end.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have it like this, just saying that there's a. Okay.
Yeah, and then you see. I said you see a door
Right across from me.
right here, and then one up here.
Okay. So actually, I'm gonna draw it like this then, just to make.
That one's closed. The door is shut, and there's another door up there.
I'm gonna, for clarity's sake, I'm gonna do it like this.
Mm-hmm. I was like, this is such great audio.
Yes, it is because
listening to people draw a map.
We're the greatest Dungeons and Dragons players, as you know. So okay.
Water beads collect upon the walls of this narrow passage, and the flooring is cold and damp. A low seal. Oh no, that was the one you just came out of. Sorry. Sorry, 12B. This hall is strewn with mud and flotsam. Water gathers in the center of the corridor and flows to a closed door. The passage ends in a set of double doors. The doors are heavy bronze-bound wood, each with a handle and a keyhole.
Okay.
In the shadow of the western end, up on a stone block has been shifted. Okay, so you shift a stone block sort of out of place to get into this place.
Okay.
So I said across from you now you see a door, and then at the end of this you see these heavy bronze-bound wood doors.
Okay. So this is the bronze ones are down here. Bronze.
Yep, up at the end of the hall.
And these are and what are these doors again? You said.
Let me see. It was just a
regular door.
Tightly sealed door. Yeah.
No, you said that it looks like it. Well, you implied it looked like it was connected to the other place where it was at. So I'm gonna ignore that room for now. Let me inspect the bronze doors because you said there's a lever and a keyhole.
Hold on a second. Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Fine, it looks like a sealed door there. That door here is kind of more sealed, but the one at the edge is the bronze I'm talking about. So you're gonna go to the bronze ones?
Yeah.
At the end of the hall?
Well, then you know what? Let me inspect.
Like up that way?
Let me inspect every door in here. I want to inspect the sealed door here.
All right.
I want to make you work. I'm just inspecting this door here, and then I'm gonna gesticulate at it and talk to it because.
Yeah, because everything in here is alive. You're an animist, and you talk to the walls, the water.
That's my belief system. Is whatever I am in this game. I forgot.
Shut in door and on the side. Okay. That the room behind is how you put with water. So 33. I'm just gonna kind of go down to it.
I can't keep singing Spanish Flea, so just describe to me the sealed door.
Because you were kind of like coming around to the side of it. Where the hell is?
Well, you kind of.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's just okay. So you open up the door.
I didn't want to open it. I wanted to look at it.
You want to open it? I don't know what it looks like. It's just a door.
Is it locked? Is it unlocked?
It's shut.
It's shut.
Yeah.
Am I able to open it without? Yeah. And then now let me walk away. Let me go look at the other door.
Yeah.
Is the other door locked? The big bronze door. You said it had a lever and a keyhole.
No, I didn't.
You said a lever and a hole.
I didn't say anything like that.
You read those. You said the words lever and hole. We're going back to the
set
tapes.
of double doors on the east. The doors are heavy bronze-bound wood.
Yeah.
Oh, each with a handle and a keyhole.
Yeah, a candle and a keyhole.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be locked though.
Okay, so they're both not locked.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so this is one of those situations.
I guess it's just a key with no lock.
Yeah, it's just flavor text saying, "Hey, this is one of those door handles that has a keyhole in it." Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna say, "Hey, Care, poke your head into the nice bronze doors. Just open it up, peek through. What do you see?"
Which one? That one up there?
Yeah, the bronze.
The one up there.
I want him just to peek in. I want to see if he can see anything because
Right,
he's still carrying his
get
light.
to that one.
And don't forget, remember he's carrying his light dagger.
User standing on the other side of the.
We're standing right here.
Okay, approaching this room, a faint, melodious voice can be heard singing. The voice seems to be female and sweet, but it is difficult to tell whether it is someone singing or the echoes of dripping water in a great cavern. Oh, you can. Okay. You can peek through the keyhole.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Essentially, I wanted to take a look in.
Are you gonna look in? Because you can look through the keyhole.
I'll look in. I'll look in through this one. Not him. I'll not Care. I'll look.
Well,
in.
he's gonna all take a turn at the old peephole there.
Well, apparently I'm gonna go talk to a singing lady soon. So.
Yeah.
in whatever language I speak. What's my language again? Ulman.
A couple of the languages you have. Okay, so you take a look through and you see this. You have to walk around now.
I gotta go to you.
You come back to me.
I need a coffee table in a minute.
You see this. It's a woman in recline, in sort of a gown, in some water.
Great, now I feel like a pervert because I'm looking for a keyhole.
Yep. Which I'll try to read the flavor text for.
The right flavor text this time.
A room. Well, I guess I'll read this anyway, even though you didn't actually enter the room. The room is lit by a strange soft light which illumines a section of sand.
How about I do this? You know, I look through and I'm gonna go, "Hey, car, take a look at this." And he's gonna look at this and go, "A lady," and then he's just gonna walk in.
Yeah, he
and
walks
there,
in.
I fixed it for you. Just read the flavor.
So the room is lit by a strange soft light which illumines a section of sandy beach.
He's sitting there. He's like this. He's fixing his armor up. It's like,
And the cleric kind of grabs him. She shakes her head at him. No.
it's like, you're an idiot. No, stop it.
Beyond this room is a pool of water framed by a crystal cavern. The light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool and walls are glistening with a soft moonlight. But the most arresting thing in the room is this singer. Sitting on the beach in front of the crystalline pool is a beautiful nude woman, or semi-nude woman at least. She's kind of had a gown on her thing. She is young and slim, with long golden hair and pale white skin. Her flesh seems to radiate a soft silvery light, and her hair is a golden aureole. She is singing a strange melody in an unrecognizable language. On the shore by her side is a shawl, white as the froth of waves, apparently cast aside in languor.
Okay.
After finishing her song, she slips into the water in a long, arcing dive.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You said it's dark in here, like almost like moonlight.
It says it's lit by a strange, soft light.
Okay, so let me just draw this room here then.
So
So
that
I enter this room here, and it's
Hang on a second.
another square monstrosity that I keep drawing
Many squares in this place. It's all squares and rectangles.
to make it easier to draw. Yes. And
All
so
right,
I walk
so
in
this room looks like it is to the... Where's the crab room?
right here.
Okay, so it's right next... It's kind of like here, yeah.
So it's probably block. And where's the
It's up
beach? You
here.
said, like in here, because she said you jump into the water.
Okay, so this is all beach. So make your rectangle thing, or sort of like it's sort of a rectangle, but then on this side is sort of actually this side is like kind of narrow, like
Kind of like what I did here.
diagonals, yeah. But just the corners are diagonals like that. No, not like that. They're like diagonal that way, like they're cut off.
Like this.
Yeah. So the room kind of looks like a bottle.
Okay.
And there's a door here.
On the other side of the lake or of the beach?
Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of like there's all water right here.
There's water right here. Okay.
Like here, up to there almost. Yeah. Like up to there.
So I want to
Up to
walk
that
to.
side.
I want to walk up to this side. Like,
Yeah.
do I would have to go through the water to get to the door?
And there's another door here too.
And yeah, this is the block door. I assume, like near
Probably,
the block
yeah.
door.
Looks like where you probably would have come around if you had gone the other way.
So I'm gonna walk towards the shawl on the beach, and
hang on a second. Yeah. So you walk through the shawl on the beach and what?
and then I'm just gonna start speaking in Ulman and go, "Oh, lady of the water and of the lake, I am your humble servant.
Okay.
I am of the people. I respect you, and I come here for an audience to speak
Okay.
with you."
All right. You're very diplomatic for a fighter. So
No, not very diplomatic. It's just I'm very respectful to these things that are going to eat me.
right. Let me take a look here. Do.
Also, I have a charisma of 15. Did I mention that I have a charisma of 15?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So you're pretty.
Yes.
That's good to know. What about your party mates?
Oh God, you don't want to know their charisma. Because they don't speak. Amira has a charisma of 14.
Hmm.
She's actually better in me in every way except for strength. That's crazy.
Well, she was a cleric. They need some crazy stats in this game, in this version.
And Care has a charisma of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not very wise or bright, just to clarify. Which is why I was talking to a pile of slime the other day.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you walked up to the...
Up to where the shawl you said
the
was
shawl
laying on the
is.
shore.
You're just going to...
And then, like I said, I did that whole speech. I'm not going to say it again. It's like,
Yeah, I heard you. But you're not touching it.
I'm not touching it yet because I want to see
Yeah.
what the reaction if she's going to come.
Okay.
And also I'm going to go, and by the way, you seem to have forgotten your shawl.
Wait a second.
I'm just imagining Mira standing there holding Care backs because she doesn't want him to creep over there and just take it and start sniffing it.
So, you stand there, and after a moment, the water in the pool there rises up and kind of looks like into the form of a great serpent. Like a snake made of water.
Yes, I get it. It's like it's one of the gods. And like, so once again, I'm gonna bow, and I don't know which. Using my knowledge, would I know which Ulman god this would be? Like who it might represent?
Hang on a second.
Because if I can use its proper name, I'll use its proper name.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
great serpent! Oh, great serpent!
I'm not sure how we do knowledge checks in this game.
Because I'm not very intelligent, so. But I'm just saying, as a
you hang on a second.
One who would be familiar in his fate.
Maybe. Let's roll the. Let's say the thief or the thief is or thief slash mage.
I'll look at Mira and I'll go.
Any idea?
What it's like. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember his name. Who's the spirit in my own culture?
No. It's not a spirit. You're talking.
Not a spirit. It's a god.
It's no. You. So one of them. I'll go ahead and say right now.
If they ask you if you're a god, you say yes.
The mage says it. He's like I think that might be a water weird.
Oh, weird water serpent! I am your servant. How can I serve you? How can I find my way? I am friend of the crab, but not the crayfish.
Okay.
Just for the record, I don't like the crayfish.
So,
Treat with me. Speak with me.
Okay. Okay, so you're just kind of standing there.
I'm
trying to talk to it.
Trying to talk to it, and then I guess Care's gonna be slowly reaching for the gown.
Okay, so
slowly reaching for it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say. Let me take a look at this. Where's your little thing here?
Bobby, I'm doing what you're not expecting me to do here. It's like I know I do this a lot.
Randy doing the crazy thing again. Not really sure how to. What's your level again?
I am level 6, as are my companions.
I'm sorry, your armor class. Sorry.
My armor class is 5 and in brackets 7.
Okay, so
for Rial Cartor, the Wanderer.
Okay,
is
so
a follower of the gods.
It's 7 then. I mean, I'll say it's 5 because 7 was if you're hit from behind.
Yeah. Because the lower your armor class is, the better.
So the kind of thing, yeah. In this game, you want lower, I think. So anyway,
we still haven't figured that out.
Yeah, it's not really giving me stats for that. So yeah, go ahead and say the snake kind of snaps at you, but it misses. The water snake kind of just like.
Okay.
But it sort of doesn't.
Doesn't want to speak to me. It didn't try to hurt me. Nothing like that.
It bit at you, and it missed.
Yeah, it missed me.
It made an attack roll and it missed.
So, how far is its range?
I don't know. It's like near the water, sort of.
So, what? Did Care grab the cloak?
Oh, he wanted to grab the cloak then?
I thought he was going to be slowly grabbing
so
at it.
He's gonna watch over and grab the cloak. Okay, I'll go to that then.
As I'm speaking to him, because we have multiple people, it's like the cleric has nothing to do right now.
Okay. No, he's a thief.
I know, but the cleric has nothing to do right now, but me and the thief have stuff to do. She's actually the only one I have open at all times.
So he picks up the cloak, and all of a sudden the water serpent thing just kind of dissipates.
Okay.
All of a sudden he's kind of dicking around with this cloak, and all of a sudden this woman kind of comes.
He's standing there, he's sniffing. It smells like
it
smells like the beautiful woman that was just there.
Yeah, and
Mira's just shaking her head. She's like, and I'm the disgraced.
Mm-hmm. She kind of comes out of the water.
And then my whole shtick once again is like, "Oh, lady of the lake, lady of the water, we are here. We are your humble servants, follower of the gods." Yada yada yada. You seem to have dropped your clothes.
Okay. So. Oh, okay. So you're gonna say that to her?
Yeah, that's what I was saying the entire time. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah.
She says, "Oh, okay. Could you give that back to me? Maybe?
And I look at her and go, if we give it to you, will the serpent bite me?
And, let's see here.
And then I also go, I'm also a friend of the crab.
Oh, okay.
We go way back.
She
We're
says,
buddies.
oh, the crab. Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
We're good friends. We're good
Okay.
buddies. But not the crayfish, though. I don't like him.
Yeah, well, she says, let's see here. Let me take a look. Hold on a second.
I really probably should have been playing a rogue, just because that seems to where I seem to...
Okay. She says, okay. Sorry, what did you ask of her? Will it happen?
If we give you
says
back
no.
the cloak, will I get attacked by the
She
snake?
says, no, of course not. I just thought you were intruders into my realm. What are you doing here?
We are looking for a way out, and that is all.
And she says, oh, that's good. That's good. Yes. She says, well, the way out is this way, and she points to the door up there. You can kind of, let me take a look here. I think you can, like, this part is shallow, though. You can kind of walk through it.
So we're gonna start walking through the door, and then towards there, and then we'll get rid of the cloak when we get to the door.
Easy. Yeah.
It's like don't worry, we're gonna give it back to you. I'm just gonna give it back to you when I get to the door.
Yeah. Okay. So.
It's like I'm not here to harm you. I have no harm.
The thief is still holding it. He says, the cleric and the cleric comes over. She says, "Listen, guys, I think I kind of have some bad suspicions about this being."
Well, what can you tell me about this being, Mirror the Disgraced?
She just says I just sense something off about her. I mean, she's naked. She's in a pool. You guys are kind of the thief over here is already acting like an idiot before he grabbed that thing. I'm just like, I have to think that, if we should probably stay clear of her. Like, are we gonna come? If we're going to we should probably not come back here.
Like you're saying that don't walk across her water, give her her shirt, and never come back here ever again.
She says, I think if we in any way cooperate with her, then coming back here would be a bad idea. You understand my meaning?
Yeah.
She says and she's like, the thief. She's like, it looks like the cloth is kind of holding her at bay.
So
it almost seems like giving her that. Might not. I mean, she attacked us.
So.
And then we took the cloth, and then she didn't attack us.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk across the water towards the door.
If we give her the cloth, I'm not saying anything.
No, we're not giving the cloth. Yeah. But we're gonna walk as the original plan.
And the thief is like, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell her, like, we're gonna give you the cloth.
The thief is like smelling it. He's like, I don't really.
We're gonna be making it to the other side, and then when I get to there, I'll give you the cloth, and then I'm just not gonna give her the cloth.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna walk the door, but we're never coming back here again.
Yeah. We're all confirming that. But like, what about our room here? We can't get back to the crab room if we won't be able to rest again.
We've never rested.
Okay. All right, then fine. So we're just gonna.
Forever onwards, we must go.
Okay.
And then I turn and go, oh, fine lady. Yada. It's
okay.
like we have taken up your hospitality and follow your directions to go that way, and we'll give you your cloak shortly.
And she says,
he hates to part with your cloak. He loves the smell of you.
She says, yes, I do tend to have that effect on men.
And idiots.
And the cleric just looking at her with like folded arms, like disgusted by all this nonsense.
And idiots, yes.
Like a wife in a strip club. She is not happy right now.
Well, have more interesting abilities so I can use you more often as my foil.
Hang on a second. She says, "Oh, you're leaving."
Yes, we are going to follow, oh lady, oh beautiful lady, your humble advice and proceed out of here in the direction that you have advised.
I see. She says, just that's fine. Just if you could give me my cloak and that would be
sure. In a moment. We're just gonna head this way first.
She kind of watches you. She seems restrained, and she's like watching you. And you're just gonna go to the next door?
Yeah, we're gonna walk to the door, and then I'm gonna Mira's gonna walk through the door. We're not gonna look. Mira's just gonna walk through. I'm gonna take the cloak from Care. Care's gonna walk through.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be like, later, and then walk through and close the door behind me.
Oh, you don't give it to her then?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay. So you're at 14 now.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on a second. All
It's like because it's like as
so
you...
I can just walk past her. That solved that, but actually, and you still have the cloak, so you're actually kind of all right. And as she's walking away, she's just like, you know, there's treasure in my pool. Why don't you come for a swim?
Nah, we're good. We're good.
I got treasure. You shut the door on her.
Yep.
Okay. So half of this corridor is flooded. The water is waist deep and cold.
And then Care takes it. Let's go back to stairs.
Yeah, he's like smelling it. He's like, hey, you want to go back in there real quick? I think I just...
It's like, I assume that you just stole everything out of their pockets while we were in there. Every time I tell you not to.
No, Care is saying like, hey, you want to go? I just wanted to say something to her real fast.
No, we're good.
And Myra just kind of pulls him away.
No, we're good. We're good.
She does the what do you call that? She does the Misty, referred to his Brock.
Yeah,
She kind of pulls him away from the nude woman. Yeah, so half this corridor is flooded. The water is waist deep and cold. A set of stairs rise up out of the water on the eastern leg of on one end of the corridor,
So
and ends in a set of bronze doors. So hang on, I'll tell you right now. I'll show you what it looks like.
But you put something like this, right?
Wait.
Because
so
this
you
side
came
is
out this side. Where's the room with the lady?
Right here.
Okay, yeah. So it's sort of this way. So you came up that way, and it turns that way.
Because I'm assuming that the other way is
blocked. And then there's
blocked.
a door right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to draw a bigger map at some point.
Yeah. So there's a door at the end of that one as well. At the end of every hall is a door.
Okay, now we're gonna go up in here and we're gonna look through the keyhole.
Let me just get to it. Let me get back to that.
We're gonna swim down this hallway and look down the keyhole.
Oh yeah, there are keyholes in both sets of doors. Okay. Actually,
we're gonna go down the hallway and look at the keyhole.
The floor of this water-covered portion is quite slippery. All right, so 2d6.
It's like an acrobatics or whatever the hell it is that we do.
I roll a 5, no, it's not 2d6. Okay, so you just fall down in the mud.
Like, what are you rolling against? Like my dexterity or something?
Yeah, the cleric is okay, the thief is okay. You just fell down in the mud.
But my dexterity is like a...
Oh, what's your dexterity?
16.
What was the modifier? Like 3?
I don't know what that
This just says a roll on a 2d6, so it doesn't really
okay, so it says nothing about
say to add your dexterity or anything.
Okay.
But there doesn't seem to be any real consequence to falling. You just kind of got a little muddy. I got mud on my shirt.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And your companion's like kind of stuck. Come on, what are you doing?
No, they're like, why don't you talk to it?
Talk to the mud god, eh?
Oh my god.
Why did you make me slip? All right, so
mad. Okay, then I'll try to climb up the stairs again.
you have a
10 episodes later, I'm still climbing up those stairs.
You have a there doesn't seem to be any, much like the mold room. There wasn't much point to that room except that you fell down, but you didn't get injured.
I fell down and got dirty.
I've soiled my pants. All right, so this is. All right, you can peer through there. You can kind of see a hallway. Hallway.
We're not going back, so let's go through the hallway.
All right, this hallway is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. These walls are covered with frescoes. One wall depicts a nation questing for new land. Their trials of the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions.
You see, this dungeon is just a metaphor for that.
Yep. In the center of this wall is painted a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining over a new land. On one wall has scenes of a battle between red-skinned natives and black-skinned invaders. There are double bronze doors on one end of this wall. Halfway down the halls is an archway carved with twining serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues on into shadow. And then you can look at another illustration.
Okay.
Wait. Let me find it first.
I'm trying to picture the room, so I'm confused.
I'll tell you how the room looks in a second. I'm just going to show you the illustration first.
I'm just standing up for my terrible chair.
Alright, so here is what you see. And you can describe what you're looking at too, but there's scenes all along the walls.
Yep.
Pyramid people, somebody getting stabbed, some snakes over here,
It looks like I stepped into the.
A 1980s computer game
Yep.
with a hallway and the first person that you're looking at.
It looks like Wizardry 7.
Yeah.
Or is it Bane of the Cosmic Forge? I don't remember. But okay, yeah. So it's just a big long hallway, and other doors that are into the darkness. So we're gonna head towards this, and we're gonna
Continue onwards as usual.
Onwards we must go, but we're also gonna like. I just want to look
Inspect
closer at the doorway
All right.
because it looks very pretty.
All right, go back to your side.
I want to see if there's anything Care can
you
steal
can
from
steal
there.
from that. Yeah, you've got to have money when you get out of here. I mean, you know.
Well, right now we have a Shepherd's Crook key. We have a little pyramid.
I'll tally up your stuff at the end.
2 obsidian stones and a mysterious cloak. Oh,
And a sword.
Oh yeah, and my sword. I forgot about that. And also, can Mira tell us me anything about the cloak? She must have knowledge. She has very, very high.
Yeah. Take a look at Mira and Care actually. Which one of them has what their stats are for?
Intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence or
1 second. Mira, she has an intelligence of 12.
and the thief.
Oh yeah, true, because it'd be like an arcane knowledge. No, sorry, the thief was the 12. Mira has 14.
Oh, she's smart. Okay.
And then a wisdom wouldn't help her there. But
Hang on a second.
it's like, hey guys, what can you tell me about Care's favorite item right now?
And she kind of like snatches it from us sort of for a second, and she takes a look at it. Let me take a look here.
Hey, that was mine.
Hey. Here
I'm
we
going
go.
to be
It's a
sleeping with
shawl.
that from now on. And it's like, I'm never giving that shawl up. Never going to let it down.
Never gonna run around and desert you.
Yeah.
Okay. So she just says, I don't know. It just kind of looks like it has something to do with the. She says, okay. So she says it seems to have some sort of a connection to that creature. I can't really. We'd have to experiment a bit more for me to tell you more, but.
When Care's like, experiment how? It's like, not that way.
Let's go back and talk to her again.
An experiment with no Care. No.
He's just like, awooga, eyes bulging out, tongue hanging out like a cartoon wolf.
There's a reason why you're an apprentice, Care. There's a reason why you're an apprentice.
And she says, I don't really want to go back there and deal with it. It's just, without that creature, it's probably just a regular cloak.
Then give it back to Care and let him
throws
wear
it
it.
back- She throws it over his face.
He wears it. He ties it around like it's a scarf.
Like a bib, yeah.
It's a mini.
It's called characterization, folks.
We haven't figured out Mira's character yet because she doesn't have much.
No, she's just straight. She worships
A god.
Sternalia. She
Well,
told you that. You've known her for weeks. She worships Sternalia. Sternalia is like a very strict god of.
Yeah,
They're very regimented. They're lawful neutral.
and I'm apparently a very charismatic fighter native that's doesn't know about his own culture because he keeps forgetting. Okay, so we're going to go investigate that thing around the door first, and then go into the.
All right. So the end of the hall comes about 5 feet after that arch.
Okay. And what do we see at the end?
You've kind of noticed that the wall seems to be the way the wall is painted. The mural, it kind of gives it more of an illusion of depth.
Okay.
Than there actually is.
So it's not actually that much further.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me just find the.
Meanwhile,
map
me
art.
and Mira are just having a discussion about like how this is a possibility. Just the representation of us passing from the realm of the living to the realm of the dead.
Maybe
and
we're
how
already dead.
We're already dead, and that
She's
this is
just
just
like,
our journey.
Yeah.
This
She's
is just
like,
our journey.
She's like, well, whatever Sternalia wants for us is, you know. I mean, I have, in fact, forsaken my church, but those bastards are wrong. They were breaking the law. If you remember that flavor text from episode 1 that took 15 minutes to read. So are you just gonna walk okay? So this way goes. So this hall goes like a little bit more. The door's there, and then it goes down back that way.
So there's through the door it goes that way, or the door's at the end of the hall?
Like the door's here.
Yeah, door.
Okay, fine. Now it goes that way.
And then the hallway goes this way.
Yeah, this is
after the door.
This is the dead end, and then it goes down that way.
So after the door.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes?
After the door.
Okay, so we're gonna go through the door.
So it'll look like
door,
and the hallway goes like that. Now it goes up to about there, maybe. Looks like that.
Oh my god! Did I just circle back around here?
So what are you gonna do? You're going
We're,
to...
we have nowhere else to go. Just onward to freedom.
So while you are talking, okay. Oh, where's my other side? 11 page. I think it was on. All right. While you are talking about whether or not you are actually already dead,
maybe we've been in purgatory all this time. There is no man in black. The smoke monsters.
So that you and Myra are like walking abreast of each other, and you slam right into the wall. You slam right into the end here because of the way the illusory way the wall looks. It's almost like the Coyote, the Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's
like,
my thought.
It looks like a tunnel that keeps going, but you just go bonk.
And then Kara's just staring at us going, ain't I a stinker? I didn't tell you that?
Yeah, he does. So now that you are like, ow! And she's like, luckily I think he's wearing some armor, right?
Yes.
The two of you schmucks are wearing armor, so you don't really get injured.
We wouldn't have got that much injury either. We're like, ow! What?
Yeah, it wouldn't really cause you a hit point of damage. It's just more like a stun for a second. So after being stunned for a few seconds, you are like, woulda.
Yeah, they go, okay, now what do I see? Because I don't want to go back through her room again.
Now, to either side here, at the end, it kind of looks like a niche on this side and on that side. So there's like a little, like there's one here and one here, like the top of a letter I, like that.
Okay.
And
what do I
standing
see
here? Okay. So nothing. It just looks like two niches on either side, sort of.
And there's nothing in it.
Nothing you can see.
That's a terrible woman of a lady. So there's nothing particular about these niches. There's nowhere to go.
You just see the two niches.
There's nothing in them.
You don't see anything now.
Okay, so I'm gonna look over.
This is like an arch. Hold on a second. I think that's the archway, like where the where the serpent thing was.
Okay.
I think it's like right there, and then this is like the end, and there's two niches.
And there's nothing in there. There's nothing of...
You see nothing. I'll tell you that. You see nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna start running them along the wall. I'm gonna see. I'm looking for a loose.
Where?
Let's check on each. I'm gonna start on this side here.
You're gonna step over there.
I'm gonna step over there and start
Okay. You step there. You feel underneath your foot, like a pressure plate descending.
So that's the second trap I've set off.
And a set of horizontal bars comes down, closing off the archway and trapping you and Mira inside.
Hey, what about Care?
Care was over here. Remember, he was behind you.
Oh,
he jumps back. He's like, "Whoa!" He manages to get out. He's like, "What the hell? Why did you touch anything? I'm the thief. I'm supposed to."
Yeah, I thought you were in the room with me. I was gonna make you go to the other side. Oh well. So 1 second. Let me look at my strength.
It's not a room. It's just the end of the hallway.
Yeah. So what's happening now that I've set off this trap?
Well, let me take a look here. Okay. Not quite sure.
So, what I'm gonna do then?
You got fucked.
I'm gonna no.
Let me read that. Let me read that flavor text again.
Am I about to become Care for the remainder of this thing?
Yeah, you might have to. Well, at least for a moment. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try something stupid.
Okay, tell me what you want Care to do.
No, what I want to do.
Okay.
I have a 13% in the ability of bending bars, so I want to try to bend those bars.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You want to try it?
Yeah, I want to try
it. Does anybody else have that ability, or just?
Actually, they all have that ability. Oddly enough.
Yeah, you're all about to
but
try it
but
once.
I'm the one that has the highest.
So you have a 13%?
She has a 4%. I have
13.
No, sorry. Care has 4. She has 7. I have 13.
All right, we'll roll for you first, eh?
Yeah.
Is that the right one? No, this is the one. 10 and 100. So you're gonna go first. You're like, hold on. You're like, hang on a second. Let me handle this, eh? Oh, I'll make a secret roll so you can't see it. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. You're gonna know. Okay, so you're just like, you can't seem to. Yeah, your arms get all tired. You're like, and Mira's just like, let me try. Just get a 7.
Yeah, she has a 7.
She's just like, she's just like, step out of the way, boys. She fucking pulls those bars right open.
And she's like, you're all talk now, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, that's all I've done is talk. Of course I'm all talk.
So you've managed to step right out.
And then I'm like, now Care, go in there and investigate.
Okay. So Care goes inside, and he looks around. He's just like, yep, pressure plates, yep, yeah, that's it. There's nothing else in here.
Well, disable the pressure plates.
He says, well, the bars are already down, so
I don't care. Disable them anyways.
okay. He just steps on the other one. Nothing happens.
Good boy.
He just looks at you like.
Now start investigating the walls and see if there's anything.
Yeah. So he's investigate the walls, and he's go back up in there.
Yeah.
In that room, he's like, "There's nothing in it. These walls are."
Okay, that's all I want to do. And so now we're gonna go along the hallway. We're gonna go down the hallway, one person on each side. We're gonna be checking the walls.
Okay, so as you are touching the walls,
Him first, though. I want him checking for traps.
If you look over here, back at this, do you want to look at the painting again, or are you good?
Painting, yeah.
Yeah. So as you are combing the walls,
okay,
the thief notices something up here in the sun.
Oh, is there an indentation in the sun?
Yeah. So go back over there. So he notices in there. Hang on a sec. Back to my page. So yeah, he says, "Oh look, I think this is a secret door."
It's open secret door.
Yep. So he he presses some stuff, he does thiefy stuff, and he kind of opens up this door in the wall, and the bars that Mira just bent kind of retract back up into the ceiling.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think they're gonna fit back in their holes anymore.
Maybe not. Maybe it starts to go back up, then it kind of goes brunk like a broken garage door opener. If you knew what that was.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes chugga chugga chugga, then it stops dead where she bent him, and then you just look at them and then you sigh, and you just walk through the new secret door that you have made. Hey, we're at 51 minutes.
Yeah, keep going.
You're gonna take a break. How long can I upload a video for? Do you know?
Long.
I can upload a long ass video.
Yeah, including this entire part we have in here.
Okay. Including this little interlude. All right.
Because I think we have about one more room, depending on how much longer that goes. You know, longer video better than.
Yeah, it's So I'm gonna look back.
Because hey, people might actually listen to the whole thing instead of walking away. And that was the next part.
Our a couple of listeners. All right, so now you see yet another hallway.
Yes.
Of course.
Always a hallway. Also, I'm running out of space.
So now
in my
the
paper.
hallway goes that way. So this hallway's going this way now.
This hallway feels really long, by the way.
Well, now this is a new hallway behind that door.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to describe this to you.
It is a hallway like every other hallway.
So
it has stuff on its walls.
This corridor ends in a bas relief of a spear and shield armed warrior. The shield rests on the floor and bears a peculiar pattern like a sundial. And written on it in Olman script, which you can read.
Yes,
the message on the shield says, "Turn back."
And I just, as I'm reading this, I'm like reading it out loud, and it says "turn back," and I go, "No,
we're not turning back." And the other two are shaking their heads too, like, "Yeah, screw that."
No. And I go, "But wait, you said it's bas relief, so it's just like it's slightly raised, but it's not a statue or anything like that. I'm not going to walk towards. It's not going to come off the wall and start attacking me."
Hang on a second. Is there anyone else? Okay.
Screw it. We're just going to start walking down the hallway towards it. I'm going to pull my sword out.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this person is trying to say here.
I'm pulling out my sword and I'm going to start stalking down the hallway. With me in with Care in front checking for traps on the floor.
They made this super confusing. The maker of this dungeon did not do the dungeon master any favors in trying to figure out what the hell's going on in this hallway.
Well, they didn't expect me to live this long because of the time limit.
Probably not.
Also, they didn't expect me to talk to the crab, and they didn't expect me to talk to the naked lady, and they didn't expect me to not go down the other room.
15, 16, and then 17. Alright, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Guy. So I'll just say, fuck it, and we'll go past it.
Be like, hey, Care, do we want the lady or the tiger? Do we want to go that way towards the tiger, or do we want to go back to the lady and die over there? Choose your death.
So, I don't know. I don't know what the hell just happened. This patch is 8. Oh, okay.
You might want to describe things to people, because I can only babble so long.
I know. Because they made it super confusing. So
I can only babble on. So
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say you open that fucking door. Fuck it. So now you're in the hall. This next hall. This corridor is high and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that part. Your thief said fuck it. And he fucked around and that was the door he opened. Alright, so this corridor is high and decorated with sculptures mounted on the walls. There are 2 corridors branching off from the main hall. A narrow one going one way and another going the other. I'll tell you how it goes later.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to redrop my map.
The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Opposite the eastern passage is a stylized head of a coyote, while going the other way hallway is the head of a grinning bear, also stylized. Near the end of this hall is a head of a bison mounted on a wall. The last sculpture is at the end of this corridor on one of the walls. Here's what appears to be the head of an eagle.
Wait, how many passages are there? Because you said they're
beak open. I'll show you on the map in a second.
Yeah, you have to explain it to me in a second.
An eagle with its beak open. Something shines in the eagle's beak. The statuary is 6 feet above the floor and around 2.5 to 3 feet in size.
So, Kara, go look at the statue. I want to see what's in its beak.
Yeah. Let me just
check for traps.
Let me just try to tell you first of all how that actual thing looks.
Yeah, because I'm having trouble visioning because it's like you said there's 2 paths, but then it sounds like there's the way you described there's somebody at the end of each path above the doorway, or near the doorway.
Hang on a second. Stupid thing won't load now. There it is. Okay. 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 So I'm gonna go ahead and say that there's one thing that goes this way. One hallway goes that way.
So one hallway goes. So not this one here.
No, that doesn't exist.
I'm too far up the hallway.
Yeah. This one just goes that way, just that side.
That goes that way. Okay.
Then, where am I? Then further up one goes that way.
Okay.
Further up a bit, yeah. And the statues are like here, 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 and here.
So there's the statue here.
On each wall, yeah. 2
here,
on each wall, basically.
Here and here.
And then the wall turns that way afterwards, but you can't see around the corner.
Okay, so then it goes this way again. Okay. So what I want to do?
You want to look at the eagle.
I want to look at all of them, but let's look at the legal eagle over there because he has something sticking in his mouth. Kara, check for traps.
Yeah.
Also, here's a fun thing, Bobby.
Yeah.
Did you know that my character Riel is very superstitious?
Oh yeah, he's very superstitious.
So everything I've been doing has been very much in character with all them talking to them. Yeah.
Be role playing. Keep up that role play. That's what we want.
But also attacks on anything that seems magical or.
You haven't really gotten too many fights yet,
I know.
to be honest. Okay, and you have an illustration you can look at. Ooh, another illustration. Wait, not yet.
I'm standing up.
I think that thing I just read was supposed to be the puzzle trap for the puzzle for the sundial, but I just said fuck it. The thief figured it out. The thief did it off camera. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
So this is what you see.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
So that's the one way, that's the other way, and then the hallway goes that way. And there's the heads, there's the eagle, there's something shiny in its beak.
So what we're gonna do first is, as we go up the hallway, we're gonna look at each of these statues' heads until we get to the eagle.
All right.
Because we just want to take a look at what we want to make sure there's nothing like their mouths don't open, or because I have obsidian stones.
Yeah.
So wait.
I add it to my pack of stuff.
So wait, you mean we just literally skipped a puzzle because you couldn't figure out the puzzle? How to explain it to me?
Kind of. I can't quite figure out what they were trying to say. Like on my map, it doesn't. It looks like it goes straight from there to there, but they kind of described something as like right there. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's just say, because it's so confusing the way they wrote it.
We'll
so let's just say from...
We're going to say at some point...
Let's just say the thief fucked at the sundial and he opened another door. So there was like a door here, then another door right there, and the thief kind of fucked at this sundial and opened the door. Because the way it has it written, it would be almost impossible for you to figure out what the hell to do.
Okay.
It was basically just a big sundial marker, which he basically touched and moved it around.
Okay. So like a lock. Okay, well anyways, we're investigating the heads of these...
Yeah. The passage is each above the
Bring me the head of Earthworm Jim.
So, I showed you this illustration.
Yes.
So yeah, inside the heads of the other ones, there's not much of interest. He says these kind of look empty.
As do we. Let's go just take the jewel out of...
No, wait. Eagle.
Let Care go investigate the jewel in his mouth and let Care decide if he wants to take the jewel.
Yes. All right. So he takes a look in there, keeping a bit of a distance, maybe a foot or two away, and he says, looks like a golden ring inside the eagle's mouth.
There's one ring? Only one ring?
That's all I can see.
Would you put it on your finger?
No,
No, I'm not saying, would you put it on your finger? Like, I want you to put it on. Like, would you put it on your finger? Would you think it would be something you would wear?
He says, well, it looks valuable.
You know what? I've been lucky. Just take the ring care, and I'm gonna stand as far back as I can while he does it.
Okay. He is going to
lose all of his left arm.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to do that. He wants to look at his... Let's look at his character sheet. Because he's not... I remember, he doesn't... He's a different person. He is not just going to be your fucking... He's not just going to be your bitch and just do whatever. Oh, slings and bullets, okay. Magic items...
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrie, you don't want to do that? Okay. Go stand back over there with Mira. And then I'm going to go, and I'm going to pull out my bow. And I'm going to pull the thing out, because I'm being cocky. I'm showing off now. And I'm going to try to shoot that thing right out of its mouth.
Yeah, I was going to say... I'm just trying to see if he has anything that would be like a spell or an item. He's got some rope.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it'd be better for him to take a piece of rope and shove it in its mouth, to tie it around it.
Lockpick hit, that wouldn't really help much.
No.
Do you have anything that's like...
I don't think you gave me the entire page for me.
Yeah, I did. Look at all... I gave you everything up, including their spells.
Okay, other items I have...
Myra, or...
Snare wire, sharpening stone, water flask, salt, blanket, backpack, belt pouch.
Yeah, she doesn't really have...
And a copy of the Dungeon Master's Guide for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Ha 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 ha.
None of us has any rope.
Look, she had a wand of secret door and trap detection that you could have been using.
Oh, now that we know...
Hey, you're the one who's supposed to read the character sheet, not me. I told you to study those things. I said study them for everything they have. She's like, this would have come in useful a while ago. Tosses it back in her bag, eh?
Yeah, because the... Okay, wait, there's items. He has a garret.
Okay, this is your other items. You got a sword, a bow, arrows, jerk.
I'm just gonna take my... Do I still have my old sword on me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna go poke the ring out of its mouth.
That's
with the
good.
old sword. With the old sword.
Yeah. Alright, let me take a look at this. What is your... Just a regular long sword, eh?
Yeah, just a regular long sword. Because then I have the +1 sword, the sawtooth sword as well, but...
What is that? Was that a short sword, I think?
I don't know, you didn't tell me. You said it was a sawtooth sword. But my first one was... And you said it's basically +1 sword, so I didn't add anything else to the flavor text on that.
Let me take a look at that again.
My current weapon is a long sword.
The stone statue. It just says it obsidian... Oh, sorry. Laminated wood and set with jagged teeth of obsidian.
Yeah, because that's not the one I want to use. I want to use my old sword, so if it breaks.
I just wanted to see if it was a long or short.
It's long.
No, the new one.
Oh, okay.
A hilt of a weapon, most likely a sword. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and say it's a long sword too. Who cares? So, yeah. So you're gonna poke your sword in there. Yes. The thief is like, I'm refusing to stick my hand in there. He's like, I sense something up here. My thief senses it going off, you know. Alright.
And then I'm looking at him, it's like, when I get it out of his mouth, you're wearing this damn ring.
Okay. You poke the ring.
Yeah, I want to be as far away from it as I can,
yeah.
and I just want to poke it like you're poking a dead body. Just go.
Okay,
boop.
so the beak snaps shut.
Does it break my sword?
Make a... Yeah, I'm trying to think what kind of roll you can make to... What's your attack roll there? Your attack thingy.
My attack would be
Really have a...
1d8, but I'm not trying to do damage.
Not your damage. You have a bonus to anything? It says a +1 or something like that. Eh?
Combat bonuses +1 attack reaction.
+1 attack reaction.
Also, very stupid superstitious attacks on anything that seems magical are at -2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you... I'll just roll this. You have a +1, so I'll go ahead and say if you get less than... Okay, so you managed to pull your sword out. I'll go ahead and just say that.
Honestly, I don't care about the old one, because
anyway.
if it had broken, that's why I'm using the old one first.
Okay, so then so it snaps shut and it breaks the sword.
Okay.
Because you didn't really care. You didn't really bother to pull it out.
Did I get the ring at least?
No, the sword is actually just pinned, actually. It's not broken.
So then I'm going to try to pry open the beak. Did I get the ring?
It feels like it's kind of stuck.
The ring stuck?
No, the beak, the mechanism, whatever it was in the beak. It's kind of feels like it's stuck or jammed.
Care, investigate. Actually, wait.
You can take a look at it.
Care, investigate.
He says, he finds like the hinge on the side. He says, looks kind of rusty.
1 second. He's a thief, but he doesn't have any like oils on him, eh? No.
Does he?
That's what I'm checking right now.
Look at all your Look at all your stuff.
Because literally all you gave me was weapons, magic items, and then I don't have anything
There
beyond
should be
that.
other items on there.
No, you only gave me two. You only gave me 2 pages. You only
For
gave
all
me...
the characters?
Yeah,
I gave you like at least 3. I gave you several pages.
Tamoachan 4. Maybe one of them is their abilities. There's care 4. It only goes up to there. Not so close, Bobby. Because you're radiating heat, and we can't turn the air conditioner back on until this is over. No, this is for... I don't know who this is for.
Myra.
Oh yeah, Myra. Yeah, you didn't give me the second page for her. Yeah, I don't see her there.
That is his page.
No, that's her. She has the wand of the
Yeah.
secret door and trap detection, not care.
Yeah, she does. I said.
Oh, okay.
You should have all the characters.
Yeah, no, you didn't give me his items. You only gave me her items. You didn't give me a list of his.
Of cares?
Yeah.
Go to 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is
all real.
see. Look, 1, 2. I have 4 open twice, and 3, and then 4, and then Tamoachan. You have this one here, the combat chart.
Can you see the 4th one?
That's the 4th one.
Okay,
I don't have. I get up to magic items. I don't have regular items. You didn't give me that page.
Down anymore?
No, it's a screenshot, Bobby.
Oh.
You didn't give me the last page.
That is certainly strange.
You did not give me the last page because you had said you shouldn't know what they have.
No, I didn't say that.
We have it on tape.
I'm gonna have to go back up now. I thought I gave.
Well, I'm gonna spit on the stupid hinge and then we're gonna continue to pry at it while you're looking at the rules again.
Hang on.
Would we consider this a bar? Can I tend to bend the bars
Other
on this
items
one?
here. I'm trying to figure out where you stopped.
You have.
What is the last?
I have
thing?
magic items, protection from evil, and then that's it. Everything that past that point, you didn't give me.
Other items. For care, you don't have?
Yeah, for care.
Okay.
He gave it to for everybody else. Just
okay,
care.
magic items, protection from evil. I see what happened.
Yeah. So what does he have any oils? Because he's a thief. You don't have to send me a screenshot right now. Just tell me.
No, because these are just magic items. He doesn't have any.
Oh,
yeah, other items. Okay.
Yeah, other items. Does he have any oils?
Fine oil. Yes, he does have
I want
fine
him to
oil.
we're gonna take some of his fine oils and put it on the hinge.
What do I do? Hit print screen here?
Yeah, but that's not important right now. We're gonna put we got to keep this going. We're still recording.
Yes, we are.
So we're gonna put the oil on the hinge, and then I'm gonna continue trying to.
That's an oversight. Yeah, so you put oil on the hinge, and it opens.
It opens. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have no rolls, nothing. Okay.
It doesn't look like it. It just says.
It's like okay. So what happens after we get it open? Do I get the ring?
Yeah, hang on a second. My ever catchphrase. Hang on a second. It's loosened with oil. Okay. Yada yada yada. So yeah, you open it up and you take the ring out. The ring is the size of a bracelet. And
It's a pretty big ring.
yeah, it was either a ring, earring, or other piece of stone giant jewelry. It looks like.
Oh,
So
okay.
the thief is like, this looks like it was belonging to a stone giant.
Yeah, you don't get to talk. You didn't want to put your hand in there. It's mine now. I did all the work. So I'm gonna take that stone jewelry, Bobby. I don't care. I'm putting it on my wrist.
You gonna put it on?
I'm gonna wear it.
All right. So
It's mine. My hand falls off.
okay.
You are immediately cursed, and
Because
you have 5 minutes to live. Make peace with yourself.
So you kind of feel, I'm not sure exactly how to roleplay this, but you kind of feel as though putting the ring on, I guess your wrist, it's a bracelet, is imbued you with some sort of magic power inside of it.
And I'm screaming now because I don't like magical objects.
Are you gonna take it
No, it's like Well, what do I feel magically wise?
You feel as though if you were to touch something and mentally activate the magic, it would have some sort of an effect.
I look at Mirror. Mirror, what should I touch? What should I touch?
She says, I don't know, you...
What's down these other hallways?
She's like, why don't you let me look at it?
My arm's tingling. I just shove it in her face.
Are you gonna...
Not gonna touch her. I'm just gonna and say, look at it.
She takes it off you. And then she puts it on. And she's just like, yes, it's definitely of stone giant make. She says, oh, okay. She says, yeah, it's flesh to stone. If you touch something, it'll turn into stone.
Oh, okay. So should she be turned to stone?
No, if you touch something while you're wearing the ring.
Oh, okay.
And then you think to activate it, she says.
Oh, I have to think? It doesn't automatically go off?
Yeah, she says it will turn...
Give it back to me!
Flesh into stone.
Give it back to me and then Care, come here!
Alright, stone... She's like, It also has some connection to stone giants and might have some sort of a special effect on stone-type creatures, I feel. But
can I only use it once?
She says, I feel as though you can probably use it a few times, but I couldn't exactly tell
Okay,
you.
well, I want it back. Give me.
Okay. So she hands it back to you.
And she's like, why did I team up with these idiots?
She says, look, I don't even care. I just feel like we should get out of here. Just don't touch us with that thing, but if you want to touch one of them, some kind of a monster in here.
Oh, no, I feel something like it's like, no, I didn't say putting it back on. I'm saying just give it back to me.
Oh, okay. You're just going to hold it.
Yeah, because it's like the moment I feel like we walk into a room and I see something like a naked lady waiting for me, I might put the stone ring back on.
Oh, okay. Wait to tell you this. Okay. So at the end of the... By the way, now we are at 112.
Well, let's get to the next room, and then we'll
keep
stop.
Going.
Yeah, the next room, and then we stop.
There's not another room. It's
because you have other hallways. You said, eh?
It's the next hallway. I'll tell you what was going on at that hallway.
No, wait, save that for afterwards.
No, this is all you have in front of you is hallways.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you what the next hallway says. The one at the end of the bend there, like right there.
Yeah.
Where it turns.
Yeah.
It gives you a sharp turn. So what happens there? Whoopsie. What's happening?
Yeah, it's like what the weirdest feeling. It's like somebody sat on my arm and it's like my arm was tingling.
Tingling.
And Mira's just shaking her head like, idiots. They're all idiots.
Okay, let me look at that one. That is...
Kara's still sitting there smelling his scarf now.
Number 18. So yeah, I'll describe that one to you because I really don't know how to describe these other... Okay, I can describe that one. Okay, that was 19, that was 23. Alright, that's 19. So I'll describe 18 for now. And then we can maybe leave off from there if you want.
Yeah, that might be a good spot, even though this has been nothing but hallways in this one.
Well, he's got caught in a trap.
Every door a hallway.
He negotiated with
an episode of yet another the Dragon's Hope podcast.
Wandering
every door,
hallways.
No, every door a hallway.
Every door an opportunity. Every window
regret?
I don't know.
Okay, number 18. We're looking down this hallway around the bend.
At the end of this corridor, deep in the shadows, human figures appear to be floating in the air above the floor.
I put the bracelet
on. Okay.
And then end scene. That's a good spot to end.
You aren't going to investigate that?
Okay, let's go investigate that, and then we'll be done with it.
All right.
So we're gonna move slowly with Kara in front of me. Actually, yeah, Mr. Magical.
Yeah, he's a wizard too.
Mr. Wizard Thief.
Sorry.
And as Mira's like, I'm sorry, you seem to fit. It's like he seems to have more uses than you right now.
Yeah, she's like, I understand.
But yeah, I slapped the thing on my arm.
Oh, okay, you got another illustration. Okay.
I have the thing on my wrist. It's my little arm's all numb again. But
that's not a painful thing. Wait, let me get to it.
Feels like there's magical powers.
Okay.
It's tingling.
I think that's it. Number 6, they say. Yeah, number 6. Okay, this is what you see then.
Oh, okay, so I see ghostly figures? Or is it just that I have poor eyesight and I can kind of just make out figures?
You see those humanoid figures there.
So I'm gonna, as we're walking forward, I'm gonna be doing the thing I keep on doing. Oh, ancestors! Speaking in the Omen language, everybody rolls their eyes. We come before you seeking reprieve from the idiots of my own idiocy. We seem to have gotten lost.
And that's in this one right here. That you so.
Yeah.
You can still try to go that way or that way if you don't like this.
I already started talking.
Okay.
It's like we might as well just keep on rolling.
So, you don't really hear a response. Okay.
Even your ancestors don't like you. Naga Newt, shut up, Care.
So you see So they're upright on this ledge about 2 feet above the floor that you saw.
They're standing on the ledge?
Upon closer inspection, they kind of seem to be corpses.
Oh, okay.
And they're set upright on the ledge about 2 feet above the floor on either wall. You kind of get the feeling this is sort of like an ancient morgue.
Yeah, that's my feeling. Like almost like a burial ground type thing. Care, check for traps. And check their pockets.
He's going to go first then?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on
and don't touch me. I still have the thing on my wrist.
Hold on.
And try not to get bitten by the zombie.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. And as you say that, as he gets up to a bit up to the hallway, yeah, they all kind of spring to life.
Which is the closest one to me?
Well, I thought you were...
Oh, you want to end it there?
Do you want to end it there, or do you want to fight?
Let's end it there.
Okay.
It's like that's a good cliffhanger there.
There are
all the
15 zombies.
Oh, is this the
15
end?
of them animate and advance on you.
Or do we want to keep going because I'm probably dead?
You can, if you want.
So how far in did Care get before they sprung to life? Are there a lot near him?
No, I gotta look at my stupid map again. Damn you, module, making me spring all over this map.
That's why we need physical books. We need to print this out.
I don't have a printer. All right.
Neither do I.
Oh, there it is. Okay, where is 18?
The digital age, my butt.
Yeah, so it kind of... It goes up like that, and then it turns that away.
Okay, because
it goes up that and it turns that way, so you're like midway down this way to the bend.
And we're not too close to them, so we're gonna turn around and start walking the other way.
You just back up.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, bye.
As soon as they come to life, you just, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, because once you said
you know you can look at the abilities, right?
Of what?
So Maya was just like,
oh yeah, she can turn undead.
Yeah.
I want her to but how does that work? Is it a beam? Does she have to touch them? Lay hands to do it?
You know what?
I'm not sure.
Let's pause, and then the next time I'll tell you exactly how she turns undead.
So then, yeah, this is the end of it. So it's like, this is where we end, people. Are we still recording? Yes?
Yeah.
So we're ending on a cliffhanger right now. It's like we're facing down a horde of zombies.
15 that you can count.
A horde of zombies.
Yeah.
15 of them. And that's where we're going to end off this this session. Thank you very much. And
progress has been made.
And see you next week.
See you next week.
Real Cartor the Wanderer has gone crazy. Again, yet again.
Yay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.